Hi everyone, me again. It's been a good few months now, 7 months in total, since we kick-started this whole process and since I last made the video. It was 2 weeks before the 2013 Roof of Africa, which is a bit of a reality check for us in that means that there's only a year left before we have to take it on. There's still a hell of a lot of work to do, there's still a hell of a lot of achievements that need to be made, and a whole lot of hard work and dedication that's required over the next year. So I thought it might be a good idea or a good time to put together an update video so that you guys can see where we are and I can look back in a few months' time and see what our thoughts and processes were at this point in time, and hopefully use it as a motivating tool to carry on achieving going forward, make sure that we get to our end goal. This time round I've written down a whole lot of notes, I haven't just done it off the cuff or off the head, so forgive me for having the eyes looking down all the time, but I'm going to read off what those notes were and what my thoughts were when I put the thing together a little while earlier. Like I said, there's been a number of struggles, a number of challenges over the last 7 months. I've gone through a lot of emotional times from a very personal perspective. Genuinely lost motivation from time to time. Got very, very sour and grumpy with my teammates. Sometimes completely justifiable, sometimes definitely not. I've been let down, I've let myself down, I've let my mates down. But the truth of the matter is, who cares? It doesn't matter about the downside, it's about how many times you pick it up and get going again. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Or as Buddha said it, there is no glory in never falling, but in being able to get up every time that we do fall. There's been a number of achievements. I finally got my 2 mates to make their videos and upload them. I told them it was far easier to just do what I asked them to do than it is to get me to shut up, and ultimately that paid off. But it did earn me the nickname of the mosquito in the meantime. I've watched Sean take months to get his head right, to commit to actually wanting to do this and make positive steps about it. But once he did it, the change is absolutely phenomenal. The man is totally dedicated. In 8 weeks I've watched him shed 19 kilograms. That's phenomenal. It's an inspiration. It's made me realize that I can't sit back and kind of rest on the laurels of achievements that I've made before. I need to pull finger, I need to kickstart and make sure that I carry on and get back to the goals that I was set out for myself right from the start. I'm not going to allow him to go through this pain and suffering himself. We're doing this as a team, we're doing this together. So thanks Sean, thank you for catching a wake up, or making me catch a wake up, and let's keep going and make sure that we achieve what we set out to do. This is a big mission, and it needs full dedication the whole way through, not for a couple of months at a time and then stop. In terms of support, we've managed to secure support and encouragement from all over the world, which has been absolutely amazing. Please keep it going, keep it coming. We love the chirps, we love the abuse, we love the idle banter that happens from time to time, sticking us away. It's what motivates us, it's what keeps us going, particularly in those down times when things are a struggle. Especially the abuse that we get from people like young Mr. Betzer. Thanks bud, keep it coming, we love every minute of it. We've managed to secure a sponsorship from Evox, which is helping us out for all the nutritional stuff, the training supplements and so on and so forth. It's definitely helping, it's definitely making us stronger and fitter than we've been in years. And there's a hell of a lot more that we still need to do. What started out for us as a personal and selfish goal has grown into something quite amazing. Like I said, we've got support from all quarters, we've got encouragement from international athletes, not just friends and family. We've had offers of sponsorship, of training and of advice. And we suddenly realized 2 things. Firstly, we could use this little quest of ours to inspire others. If we can take on something this huge, let's inspire others to do the same thing. Your destiny is in your own hands. If you want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. What's your excuse? What have you done today to make your life better? I'm nothing special. I'm a simple oak with simple ideas who just wants to be an inspiration to his daughters. An example of what is possible if you're committed to something and if you put your mind to it wholeheartedly. If I can get one more person to believe in themselves and make positive changes too, I would be honored and humbled and achieve even more than personal gratification or personal growth. Secondly, with the fantastic people we have met so far on this journey, there's an opportunity to make a difference to some people that don't have the option of making that choice. We discussed who we could try to help and settled on the Reach for a Dream Foundation. Because no matter how much pain, suffering, mental anguish and struggle we may endure in trying to achieve this goal, it pales into complete insignificance when you compare it to what these little champions and their families go through every single day. Things are not finalized there yet. We still have the discussion set up and waiting to finalize how and exactly where we can help them out, but we will keep you abreast of what is planned on our Facebook page. Where to from here? There's lots more fitness training, lots more shedding of the cuddly bits. I know a lot more support and encouragement from you guys, so thank you again. It's still going to be very hard over the next year, and we're going to need all the pushing, all the motivation, all the struggle support that we can get. It's time now to start spending a lot more time on the bike too. We'll post some ride videos. We're going to sign up for a lot of races, a lot more learning and talking to those in the know, asking for their advice, and pretty much sucking up information like a sponge on exactly how to prepare ourselves, not only physically but mentally as well. Because we know how much of a mission this is going to be. It's going to be very, very hard to kickstart that last little bit. Belief in yourself only goes so far. Training only goes so far. But if you're not physically strong enough and you're not technically strong enough to be able to take on these sort of things, you're pretty much stuffed before you start. We're not going to be. We will make sure that we have everything ready by the time we take this on. By the time we start that little round the houses trip in Maseru, we will have absolute belief in the fact that we are going to get to the end. Please continue pushing us, laughing at us, inspiring us to get to the end. I have no doubt there will still be lots of struggles, tears and setbacks along the way. But one thing I will assure you, we are not going to give up.